Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you guys had great Christmas, great New Year's, great holidays all around. And we are back with some more figure reviews. So we're going to start the year with the Beast Wars Versus series. The first one in the line, which is Primal versus Megatron. These are premium repaints of the Kingdom molds and some legacy ones of the Beast Wars characters. They've done this one. Rhinox and Scorponok is out. Cheetor versus Waspinator is out. Black Ragnar versus Tigertron's coming out. Eraser versus Inferno is coming. And I think Dinobot versus... Is it Dinobot versus Tarantulas? I think so. It's either Dinobot versus Tarantulas or something like that. Yeah. There's a Rat Trap versus Pterosaur. That's the other one I was forgetting. Right. So, here we go. Box art's really cool. You got Primal and Megatron right there. Black and white. Turning around, you got Primal and Megatron in robot mode. Bottom of the box, top of the box. This is a slipcover, but it just leads to that. Very much like a Generation Select box. But then if you open it up, again, I normally don't... Oh, it says Beast Wars right there. If you open it up, you got this interior, which does look really cool. It reminds me of the old Beast Wars toys. So, at least in the Japanese line. I think that's what they look like. So that's neat. I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for, as an homage to the old Japanese Beast Wars toys. I never got the Kingdom Beast Wars molds because I wasn't really collecting mainline at the time. So the fact they announced these, it's like, cool, I'm going to get them now. So here we have Optimus Primal and Megatron. Primal was a Voyager class, and then Megatron was a later class, so Megatron is considerably bigger. I don't have the Kingdom ones to compare, so I'm not going to be doing a direct comparison, but these guys are painted beautifully. They look amazing, actually. For the, if you're going to display mainline figures, definitely try to pick these up, because these guys are fantastic. We're going to talk about Primal first, though. And he's a monkey. You can make him stand on 2 legs. So that's neat. His arms can go in and out. Full 360 at the head, up and down. Full 360 at the arms. You can turn these around with next the robot parts. I'm going to go more over the articulation in his robot mode. But he's not very cartoon accurate. He looks more like a realistic gorilla. But that's what they were going for. And, you know, it does its job. Now, to transform him, we're going to straighten out the legs. That'll tab in right there. That'll go up. Tab in right there. That'll go up. I was surprised that these feet don't go in like the original toy. But, you know, whatever. This will flip around and clip in up there. Turn this around. And you can flip this flap up if you want to. I'm going to. You don't have to, but I'm going to. These will come up. Rotate the hand. Again, come up. Rotate the hand. Pull the back out, flip the head out. Turn the monkey head around. A lot like, there are some similarities to the Studio Series Primal. So they probably took a lot of cues from this Optimus Primal. So that's neat. Pull the shoulder cannons out. I don't actually like the way the shoulder cannons work on this toy, but I'll talk more about that in a second. Flip out the chest. And just close all that up. There you go. There you have Primal in his robot mode. I really wish the shoulder cannons just flipped out of the back instead of being inside. So if you want to, you can just not have the shoulder cannons out if you really want to. In fact, I might actually prefer the way that looks, but it is what it is. His articulation is really pretty good. His head's on a full 360. He's got a waist swivel, no ab crunch, but that's okay. In and out of the legs. He can do sort of the splits, can turn up here. Single elbow joint, small ankle pivot, toe bend. Arms on a full 360. He's got a butterfly joint, elbow. Turn the bicep. Turn at the wrist, and his hands open. So he does have good articulation. He does look very good. And he feels pretty good. My left arm is a little loose. It's not it's not terrible. It does hold poses. But, you know, whatever. You push this in right here, and he does have the arm cannons that Primal's supposed to have. So that's neat. And he can hold his swords. And you could do this in either mode, but I don't think it looks good in monkey mode. He can plug the swords onto his back, just like every other version of Primal could. So that's neat. And I gotta say, I do like Primal. I think he's a pretty solid figure. I do prefer, personally, the Rise of the Beast Primal. But if you like the Beast Wars Optimus and you collect mainline, this is a really good one to pick up. It definitely fits in your display really well, and it does scale pretty well with Optimal Optimus if you have the Power of the Primes one from a few years ago. So that's neat. Now let's talk about Megatron, who I do think is the better of the two. His mouth does open and close. He doesn't have pupils, which kind of disturbs me. His arms on a full 360. In and out the legs. He's got a knee joint, but it kind of breaks the silhouette. Tail can bend, and do fun tail stuff. But he looks really cool. He's not as panely as you might think he would be, but there are still, like, some gaps, but it's all right. Now, to transform him, we're going to pull these up and disconnect all that. We'll get back to that. Open up his stomach. I gotta readjust myself because I've been having back problems the last couple weeks. Open the tail up. Turn this around. Open that up. And we'll unclip this. Those will kind of just collapse on themselves. Flip out his head. Rotate this. Push that in. And just kind of collapse all that. There we go. Fold these pieces in like so. Fold that up. Plug that in and just kind of do whatever you want with these. I just personally fold them down. Straighten these out. And then push them down. Perfect. Connect those together. And then we're going to rotate these up. Push them in. Rotate these up. Push them in. And then just kind of straighten out the arms. And you have Megatron in his very good-looking robot mode. I do think he is the better of the two in the set, which is weird because I normally go for Optimus over Megatron. But both in MP and in this line, I do think Megatron is better. I say that as he's falling over. But Megatron looks really cool. He has a new head sculpt. And I think this head sculpt works a lot better than the original one did. His articulation is, it says on a full 360. Rotate at the arms. Elbow, turn up there. Hand opens. Same thing over here, except now this hand can move. I don't know why, but it can. So, yay. He's got a waist swivel. Legs go forward, back. Knee. Ankle pivot. Foot moves forward and back. Turn up there, and he can do the splits. So, he's got great articulation. He looks awesome. He poses very well. And I think he's probably the best Beast Wars Megatron figure that we've seen in any of the Generations main lines. I think he's very solid. I do like him more than Dragon Megatron, who I haven't reviewed yet. I do have Dragon Megatron. I just haven't got around to reviewing him. But yeah, this 2-pack is very good. I like it quite a bit, especially since I never had the Kingdom ones. These are just right up my alley. They're much more show-accurate, paint scheme-wise. I think they look really cool. The only thing I would have preferred, maybe, is like maybe the Generation Select this up and give them the mouth. I think that'd be neat. But other than that, this is a very solid 2-pack. It is a little pricey, though. It's $100. But given that it's a leader class and a Voyager with premium paint, the price does make sense, especially since it's a Japanese import. But that being said, I would definitely recommend this set, especially if you don't have these molds already. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it a little bit. Stick around for more. Take care.